Welcome back to another episode of Girl, I Don't Know. This is the second time I'm recording. To be quite honest, okay, yeah. To be quite honest, I'm just I'm a little tired. But I said I'm gonna do this because I want to be dedicated to my craft. And yeah, first and foremost, shout out to all of those that may have lost someone that is grieving. No matter how long ago it was, this is something I had also mentioned because the birthday of my mother's best friend, of family friend Felicia, she passed last year around, I want to say, September. And it's been really impactful. Sorry if my energy's a little low. I'm just kind of tired. Like I said, y'all, I recorded and gave it so much energy the past episode, and it just disappeared before my eyes. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But nevertheless, I was talking about gaslighting, and just how gaslighting is the worst. It was about a 40-minute episode, but you know what? It's okay anyway. So you know what? I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna still give y'all that 110%. Okay, okay. So here we go. We're gonna rap slow to acapella beat. When I snap, you just stomp your feet. Born in the sticks, but raised in the south, in the hood, and you know it's never a drought. Jazzy Mass, and I'm on the beat. Miss Bubbly giving you a podcast. I'ma speak. Don't got no business. And if you ask me, then my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. Yeah. This the second time I'm recording this, and I am tired, but I am not gonna stop because I am gonna just stop now because, girl, I don't know. Thank you for coming back. I just had to give y'all a little rap because I guess that's what I do, but the first one that I did, it actually wasn't that bad, y'all. It wasn't that bad. But we can't dwell on the past. We have to live in the now. So that's another thing that I'm trying to do. And as always, if I'm recording something and it doesn't stick, then that just means that I don't think God wanted me to talk about that with y'all. But yeah, I'm just this year there's been a lot of things going on. And I've been gone for a little while, but now I'm back and I'm just like, thank you for sticking with me. Shout out to all of my loyal fans, my foamies that are out there. Thank you for listening. I really do appreciate it because, yeah, I appreciate it. Something that really was on my mind, like I said, was gaslighting. And this past from like December to like January was gaslit so bad. And that's okay. It's not because I don't think I should have ever put myself in that situation because y'all, you have to be really careful when you're in a season where you are preparing for marriage or preparing yourself for just to be with someone because you can easily get bored. And while if you've prayed and you've met your person, that's great. And if you've prayed, you met your person and y'all still not together, because you just wanted to meet your person because you're an impatient person like me, that person, your significant other may not be ready for you. And I tried to force it, didn't work out. So it's just like before things got too bad with the person that I want to be with, you took a step back and just focus on being friends. However, being bored, I'm like, let me just talk to him, yeah. And you can easily mess yourself up doing something like that because you may end up in a situation with somebody you ain't got no business being in, just trying to entertain yourself. So just be really careful about how you are entertaining people and who you entertain in your period of singleness. Put my wig down. It's looking a little. I mean, it's gonna look wiggy because it's a wig, but whatever, whatever, whatever. But yeah, so that's just a little bit on me and that. But yeah, it's Sunday, and I just know that I had a wonderful day. It was a beautiful day. I woke up, went to church, got a good word, came back, chilled, cleaned up a little bit, made me some beef beluga, That was delicious. Walked my dog and got ready to record an episode. So, I'm happy that I'm even doing this because sometimes I can be so in my head about recording that I don't do it. It's like everything has to be perfect. Then I lost my computer cord and I couldn't find it. And it was a lot. And then just mentally dealing with the disappointment of just feeling like I I know who I want to be with, but I'm just entertaining other people. So I finally I told Stink how I felt, and I'm not gonna dwell on the past about me and the situation that was before Stink because it really doesn't matter. Because there were other situations and stuff like that, trying to see if I want to date somebody, and you gonna kiss some frogs, but that's why you got to keep your cookie to yourself. Just keep the cookie in your jar, or if it's keep the spatula in the kitchen drawer. I don't know. I'm trying to make it gender neutral. Everything ain't gotta be so black and white all the time. You know, it's a male or female thing. Sometimes it's a person thing. And I think it's important not to forget that sometimes some things are just a person thing. Because men and women, whatever you are, like it's a you thing. Just don't be a trashy individual. Be considerate, compassionate, and have some tact when you're talking to people. It's not that hard. It's free 99 to be kind. So that's just a little bit of what I was thinking. But outside of that, y'all, can we just talk a little bit about MAGA and the things that have been going on with the planes? I'm afraid to fly. Like, God dang it. Like, I know I wanted to take some trips, but it looks like I will be skirt, pull up, skirt, ride. Sure you wanna hop in my ride? Make it wanna you. Nah, but yeah, we will be whipping it and sticking it. So car rentals, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. But I know I also do want to do a cruise. I just want to give myself something to look forward to, like a vacation, because I don't take vacations and I haven't done a vacation in a long time. So yeah, I would I'm gonna just say that also, like, a lot of times when I'm on social media, I'll see the comments of like people for Trump or against Trump. And I just want to be clear, I'm against this. I'm against the Cheeto. I don't like him. Made no mistakes about it. I'm not conservative. I don't think I'm liberal. I'm for democracy in this country and the citizens being free and people being able to come here and pursue that same type of freedom because that's what America was founded on, religious freedom and, it's people escaping persecution. So, I mean, hey, sounds like it was founded by a bunch of criminals because I know England at the time would send a lot of criminals to America. That's crazy, right? Huh. Huh. What? So, but I do know that, as things evolve, then so do countries as well. Because, Lord be to God, we ain't dealing with smallpox. Hopefully, that's not what happens. And then Trump getting a statue of Jesus. Sir, that is so sacrilegious. If that ain't the Antichrist, that's the Antichrist. If I ain't never seen it, it sounds like it. Y'all seen the Left Behind movies. If you haven't, then go read a book, go read the Bible, Revelations, and just watch the movie Left Behind. It'll definitely whip you into shape. I want you to do better. Stop shacking up, Marry that woman. Go on, make an honest woman. The Bible says it's better to have married than to have burned. So if that means that you know that you enjoy the sex, huh? If you enjoy the sex, okay, maybe you've already given in to them fleshly desires. And, not saying that you just marry the other person, whoever, but that just means that you know that you're probably not going to stay for the rest of your life. And it would be better for you to have a partner. The Bible also tells us in the beginning that it's not good for a man to be alone. So it's okay for you to feel like you need a person. I think there's a lot of times where like we don't need a man And I even catch myself saying that, like, I'm not saying I don't need nor want, but I'm not in a place where I'm in a desperate situation where I feel like I have to have a man to complete me. I know that certain scriptures, because that's who I am, it applies to me. Okay? That applies to me. Okay. I'm not perfect, but I if it's not good for me to be alone, that means that there's a specific type of need that I'm only going to be able to get from my significant other. And I just watched this comedy special. I believe his name was Marcus Wildly, I forget. But he was just saying how that, like, the marriage vows, the old vows, if you listen to them, they really do tell you what, what's in store, what you're getting yourself into, for better, for worse, for sicker, for poor. I mean, for sicker and health, whatever. I don't know. I ain't never been married. I ain't said them things yet. But it just kind of made me really realize that my entire life, I always thought that I had to have myself all the way together. I wanted to be together before I got married or to find my person. And for the most part, I'm together. I would say I'm ready to be married. Rescue me. Someone take me out the mortgage. Take me out the streets. Nah, for real though, like, ain't no more whole phases. Ain't no more dot phases. Ain't none of that. And that doesn't mean that it's like, oh, girl, so you would just be a hoe? No. I just, even if nobody's pursuing me or whatever, I think I'm just in a place where I'm happy with being by myself. And that's the difference of like being desperate. And when people are like, I don't need a man. Maybe you don't, but hey, I need a man to begin my life to just be a man. So, I just come over here and be a man. Make me feel feminine. Help me. Because let me help you. Let's help each other be great. Because I also do believe that sometimes there's certain potential that you can only unlock with a partner because they're going to push you past your comfort zones. And that's not always going to be comfortable. It's going to be annoying. But I do believe that sometimes being pushed past those comfort zones or just having things explained to you or shown or just seeing things being done in a different way can combine with your unique abilities can, really be something great. So, in a world of everybody being single and men and women being against each other, let's get back to some just genuine love, y'all. Let's just be it's nothing wrong with communicating with someone. It's not about who can get the most chicks or the most men and play whoever. Like, why? I don't know. I guess for me it's just play it out, trying to play somebody. Yes, you can maybe the perfect person, but if that chemistry romantic wise is not there, it's just not there. And a lot of people in my generation, millennials that are still single in their 30s like me, we're really strict. And I being really strict is okay until you realize that you one of them people that God was talking about. It ain't good for you to be alone. And you just need to re-examine because you ain't gonna never have the perfect person, sweetheart. You just want to find a person that's perfect for you. Excuse me. And y'all can work on being better for each other and being better together. I don't know. That's just me. Um, if if you go back to an old thing, that is your business, but also know that you at one point stood on business. So make sure this person isn't an abuser. Make sure this person doesn't belittle you in any way. And if they for some reason were abusive and you went back to them, just make sure that you've seen significant growth and that those patterns was a one-off type of thing. But at the same time, anybody that puts their hands on you, I don't go back to them because it can get worse, and most times it will get worse. Not everybody is in that one what if that, honey. Sometimes he's just who he is, and keep your hands to yourself. You know, there's some women that feel like they can just put their hands on men. That's not the case. Keep your hands to yourself. The feet stay on the ground and your hands stay by like to yourself. Like, no. Because if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. That's how it's supposed to be. But I keep my hands to myself. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Because if you get me to the point where I feel like I have to defend myself, I'm not going to play. I'm not paying fair. I will WWE you with the chair. I'm going Montgomery brawl on you. Okay, folded chair. Where it come from? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just know that don't mess with me. No, don't mess with me. But so yeah, I didn't really mean to talk about relationships and things like that in this episode. But I guess that's where it was going and what it's giving. But outside of that, and just to go back to being kind to people, because I did a 160 because I was talking about politics, the airplanes and the whole falling out the sky. If you're flying, just make sure you're safe. If you can do research in this government where they're trying to make it really hard for you to do research, do that. But food, please learn how to grow some food. Maybe consider it, especially with this economy. It's just a lot of crazy things going on, but just stay prayed up, everybody. No matter what you refer to God as, just stay prayed up. It's trying times, but at the same time, don't be fearful. Still walk in confidence, knowing that you still that person. I thank God every day for his renewed mercies and his grace, because I know I don't deserve it. But I thought, I thought the police were outside on the intercom with some people. Put your hands up. But nah, yeah. Either way, I just am in a very fortunate place of gratitude. And hopefully some things work out in my favor this year for 2025. I think 2025 is going to be an amazing year, not just for me, but everybody that's connected to me. And if you're watching this, it's going to be a great year for you too. You know what, foamies? We got this. It's only going to be up from here. Um, keep your head down, work hard, don't be a martyr, be confident, be brave, especially in this time frame. Be very brave, but also be smart and have common sense. I pray that if you're watching this, that you are getting favor and that God is favoring you. I got my KC and JoJo vest on every freaking night and every freaking day. Yeah, tell me what you want. Hey, look at that. Okay, let's stop. But nah, as you can see, my ponies, she's standing on that thing. She's standing on that thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm silly. Ain't got no. But I wasn't sure where I was gonna go with this because I wasn't even sure how I was gonna feel because, like I said, I recorded so much. But shout out to all of you for sticking by me. I know this podcast is late. Also, did anybody catch what Slim Doug was talking about? Slim Doug, we need you not to speak. You don't speak for the masses. Okay, y'all the most desirable, and black women give you a hard time. Sir, you got somebody, he says that he smokes weed from the time he opens his eyes, and he always has to drink something. So I know that his brain just ain't functioning on a full plane level. At this point, his brain, he probably thinks on the same level as someone that is like mentally incapacitated to a degree, because his brain, it can't be fully functioning. That frontal lobe is just, I know it's being ate up by them drugs. It can't be the brains because it's bald. So it's got to be the alcohol. I know a couple of crackheads that probably should have put it down. All right. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to come to a beautiful end. Okay. I love you. Well, your mom loves you, I hope. And I hope your family loves you too. If you don't have a family, hey, come be you part of my family. You part of my family. You part of my family. Yeah, everybody over here with Miss Bubbly is Bubbles and Bubbettes. But I think I'm gonna go lay it down. I'm gonna go lay down. Go lay down. And you know, hopefully stay tuned. I plan on having a special guest. He may be my man. He may not be my man. I don't know, but I call him my man. And he said no. Hey Steve. I don't know. He may join the podcast and you may hear from him. So if that's the case, that will be interesting. So yeah, thank you for sticking around. Also, I got my tooth fixed. Yeah, because it was shit. Remember, I told y'all I chipped it on the cherry, and really quickly, something nobody told me that when I was gonna get older. Okay, not this is for the TMI. Okay, but now I have a bidet because if you are a woman over the age of 30, you too may be entitled to bathroom compensation. Now, but for real, over the age of 30, maybe it's just a time of a period of straining, of decades of straining, 3 decades of straining. I'm booty hole just like with a tongue out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, it's a fissure. Either way, it don't be feeling good. And yes, I'm talking about a booty hole. Because everybody, you eat something spicy, your booty hole be hurting. And I promise you, if you get a bidet cooling water on your booty hole, it's really good. I love my bidet. I can't imagine what I was doing with my butt when I was not having a bidet. Yeah, so if you having an issue with your booty hole, then child, get you a bidet. And you still need toilet. You still need, yeah, toilet tissue from the sticks. Mind your business. But you still need some toilet tissue because you still need a wipe. So if you got a bidet and you're not wiping, your booty hole ain't clean. Because there is some residual smear left in there that you just walking around with. Wash your booty hole. Just not just your booty, wash your whole tussie. Okay. Don't forget your behind your ears. Please exfoliate your face because you need to get rid of all your dead skin. If you're taking a shower and you're wiping off and there's all this rolled up dried, that's because you're not exfoliating, sweetie. That's dead skin. Exfoliate, wash those arms, scrub. All the men that touch my skin is like, wow, you're so soft. What type of goose skin holes are y'all dealing with? Anyway, okay, so for real, I know we were just getting into it, but I'm tired and look at me talking out the side of my neck. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. But nah. Yeah, stay tuned. I got a lot of I got a lot of couple of take two. Stay tuned. I got a lot of things coming up that I'm excited to show y'all. I'm excited to show you the weight loss that I plan on doing. If you can't see, your girl I'm standing up a little bit. I lost a little bit of some. I can put my stomach back in my leggings and it not look as crazy no more. And we can go down slow and kind of use our knees, which is significantly better than what it was doing before. So yeah, stay stay popping, stay glossy bubbles, bubbettes. You know what I mean? I don't want to end it like that because it sounds so lame. You know what I mean? It sounds like if you're in my family, you know. All right, bye.